Welcome back to Smell My Podcast. Today, where should I look? That one, I think. Today, we are interviewing the day dot bestie. I can't get rid of her. Do you think the lighting is decent, or do you think I should rearrange a little bit?
That lighting's good.
Is it?
Yeah. Look, we both look great.
Look great! Everyone,
Stuff, yeah.
welcome to episode 3. Today, you are going to meet my actual surrogate sister. I wouldn't say best friend, because that seems a bit... We've leveled up in the game.
Up in life and in the game and in friendship, we've leveled up too.
And we can't get rid of each other. We couldn't find anyone else.
We couldn't find anyone else who would tolerate us.
They
didn't get the beauty that is us. We're like, well, screw you, we'll just go back to each other.
Let's go with that. Yeah? Did you say screw you?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, carry on.
Everyone, this is Romy. Romy, introduce yourself to the fans with this camera.
Hello everyone, I'm Romy. I'm Simi's...
Romy Susan Sarembock.
I can't believe you said that out loud.
You are the person who's known me my longest, other than my family. You were also born before me. I'm a year and 2 months younger than Romy, but years older than you in maturity and wisdom.
I'm catching up though, but I am catching up.
Okay.
You must give me credit where credit's due.
Yeah. She has started brushing her teeth in the morning and at night, going to sleep alone without her banky. Hey? Such a big girl.
Such a big girl.
Okay. Right. So
yeah.
who are you? What do you do?
When I'm not being your everything to you.
It is a very
demanding job.
Full-time job.
I'm also teaching high school English, which I love.
That's hot.
And
she's also
a registered attorney of South African
Reiki healer.
I've done a Reiki healing course.
Yoga instructor.
No, I'm not a yoga instructor. I just love to do yoga.
Honours in clinical psychology.
I do have an honours in psychology.
Counsellor.
I have done the Action Factories course in NLP counselling.
Lifeline counsellor.
Lifeline for many years. So yeah, that's some of what I dabble
So
in.
she's very...
at the tender age of 39, I mostly just get onto the couch and then see what's on Disney Plus and then watch it.
Disney Plus?
Sure. I'm currently watching Survivor 47.
So interesting. I'm so happy we're talking about this.
I've been asking you to do something like this for years because...
I didn't know you were going to say this. Take the floor.
This is why we can't get through a conversation because we just... It's like a tennis game. So, okay.
Let
me finish my train of thought. Okay. So I've been asking you to do this for ages because... You know the part in First Wives Club?
I'm literally waiting to see how long it would...
Shh, down, girl.
I'm so excited I spilled.
In Goldie Hawn's house, and she's on the Stairmaster, or she's on the treadmill, I don't know. And she says, gosh, you know, I think Bette Midler says, you love your working out in the vacant warehouse, whatever, but she's exercising furiously, okay? And Bette Midler says, gosh, you love working out, or something to that effect. And she goes, oh yeah, it's good for my health, and it's good for my fitness, burns off the booze. And I get my best ideas when I'm working out.
And then Bette Midler goes, she's right. She does
get
ideas. No, she does get ideas.
What I'm saying is, some of my best moments in my life, some of
my
wisest... I'm an English teacher. I'm saying, like Goldie Hawn gets her best
what is the relevance of you being an English teacher? It's not such a cool moniker. I'm an English teacher. I can have a conversation because I know how to speak.
It's a very cool thing to be an English teacher. Just like, so too...
Mr. Cole taught us in Singapore, like equals similar to.
Just like Goldie Hawn says, she gets her best ideas when she's working out. So too do I have amazing lucid moments and ideas and wisdom when I'm sitting on the couch talking to you. We like to engage, we like to... The words are escaping me. We like to...
Aren't you an English teacher?
Yes!
We want to deep dive topics.
We like to problem solve.
You have problem solved your skin barrier, I'd like to say.
Thank you, I know. I was doing Botox because of you for a while. And then I realized...
Don't blame me, it's just because of vanity.
Just because of vanity. But it was also because you had a party and said, come to my Botox party. And I
what other kind of party is worth throwing?
You were the catalyst.
Is that not true of every single decision you've ever made? Except the bad ones that I try to talk you out of.
Correct. Except you didn't tell me to go somewhere in September last year, which has been pretty life-changing. I did that all on my own.
You did.
And I'm proud of it.
Same. Do you want to rhyme with schmoyfriend? Are you going to get a schmoyfriend at the schmoyfriend clinic?
Ruby clinic.
Oh my god, Romy. It's a reference from Locked Up when he says, are you going to get a schmoyfriend at the schmoyfriend clinic?
Besides that, I would say that you've been pretty much involved in all major good decisions.
And
some poor ones. Most of the poor ones are on you.
Led by you.
As a good friend, I will tell your viewers and your fan club out there that
all 149 of them.
Anytime I wanted to make
a poor decision,
you were there as a good friend saying, Romy, this is not going to work.
And what did you say?
Do you know what's in here?
Water.
No.
Water with drops.
And magnesium, hydration. Because I also made a decision about 2-3 months ago.
Oh, Romy, this is so boring. I wanted to circle to my question. Firstly, there's two questions that I ask everyone, which I'm going to ask you, but then I also have another one, just tailor-made for you. Let's do that one first, because it's the fun one. What are our top 10 best movie quotes? Obviously, no one puts baby in a corner.
No one puts baby in a corner.
In no particular order.
That guy in the birdcage who's the waiter, and he falls over his feet. Spartacus.
And he says, it's their shoes.
Yeah, I think some
and
of
he
these
says,
would be.
Can I take your coat as usual or for the first time?
Yeah.
And also when Robin Williams says, what are parent tablets? What the hell are parent tablets? It's aspirin with the A and the S is scrape it off.
You do love to quote from the birdcage, but I just need to tell people this. The only reason you quote so much from the birdcage is that the only movie in your house for many years was an old video copy of the birdcage that Alan bought. It was a DVD that Alan found somewhere and then brought it into your house.
No, I think my mom bought it. Remember, my mom loved the birdcage. First one I was talking about.
See, mine was deprived of DSTV for many years. So the only thing she had to watch that wasn't SABC was the birdcage. And that's why I loved the birdcage.
DSTV. I love the birdcage. Irrespective of
but it was I'm so glad you said Robin Williams because I have to put another quote that we'll put as one of our top 10.
Yes.
Hello! Say it, you say it. I don't know if I'm going to
Hello!
You should have put flippin' acid on your face.
I just want to say that my mouth doesn't work.
Well, that's why I've stopped Botox and I've moved over to microneedling.
We could have Botox.
Euphotoniah Doubtfire. Yeah, Euphotoniah.
No, Trinaya.
Doubtfire is because he's got the newspaper open.
Yes,
it says
he's Doubtfire.
So doubts fire in the incident toy.
I didn't work with the boys because I used to be one. Don't
make me get the hose.
Okay, Robin.
It's actually what the quote is. Don't make me get the hose.
Are they not?
But why did you just say that to me when I was making bad decisions? Romy, don't make me get the hose.
First Wild Card probably needs its own category. I want him dumped. That Stairmaster.
Stairmastered L'Oreal's crotch jockey, which we had to Google.
Crotch jockey?
I don't even know what a crotch jockey is.
A jockey is someone who rides horses. So if she's a crotch jockey, she rides people's crotches. It just is a fancy way of saying she's a slut.
Oh, I love it. In my school,
Stop talking about being a teacher! You look great!
You look great.
Through the window.
Through the window.
Yeah.
But at least you look great.
Zoolander, all the Zoolander quotes.
What is this? A school for ants needs to be at least 10 times bigger.
3 times bigger!
What is this? A school for ants? It needs to be at least 3 times bigger.
I just thank God she's not a high school drama teacher.
I think it'd be a very good high school drama teacher.
I think you'd keep giving them the wrong lines.
So Zoolander quotes are huge in our friendship.
Dirty Dancing, First
Wives Club,
Birdcage.
Some Robin Williams quotes would be our firm favourites. www.zippit.com.
And even fittings all.
Honestly, Basil, who throws a cupcake? And that is why I'm in this game. And
in this game
of teaching.
This is when we, in the biz,
I'm in the teaching game, yo.
And that's what we, in the biz, call downtime. Is it downtime now because it's school holidays? Now we are going to move on to actually question 1, but we're just jumping around a little bit.
Yeah.
How did we meet?
Okay. I don't think it was so much of you and me meeting as it was your dad coming onto the premises of the place of the nursery school and making
nothing has changed.
Known to everyone, and then and as a result of that, people knew who you were.
Kind of so like in Standard 8 when he came onto the school with a helicopter.
My sense is I met your dad first and then you. The thing was, because you were a year younger than me, You were never in my class.
I don't know how you remember this.
I don't think you...
I didn't do grade. Oh, they said she needs to go to school. My mom told me
Really?
that the principal said she's too bossy. She's ready. She needs to go to grade
And
1.
nothing has changed.
No, I remember having grade arrangements and sleepovers in grade 1.
No, we probably did, but I'm saying it was as
And
a
I
result
remember
of
torturing you
your father.
already in grade 1.
Yeah, you tortured me from an early time.
I did. That was the hallmark of our relationship.
Yeah, it was for many years. I don't know how people do this with kids. Full-time job, run a home, attend to a partner, make dinner, go to gym.
No, you don't. You let
go
the
to your
ball drop.
appointments.
No,
And
you
I
don't do it.
don't know how people do this with a baby screaming for you, you know?
That's why most of us are fat. Because something has to give. Either
has
you,
to give.
you don't go to the gym, you don't cook
Exactly.
nutritious meals, you
Exactly.
don't nourish up.
Exactly.
So that whole area of your life goes. Very difficult.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I have
So-
compassion for women and men. In 2025, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to take care of.
And then you have one who doesn't want to go to school, and you've got to
Sure.
facilitate a homeschool situation in your house.
Yeah.
The other one, then one wants a sugar glider.
That's
Then
very
you've got to
difficult.
research where to find a sugar glider. Heads up, it's not so easy. You've got to drive to Centurion.
See, I don't know if you've got to. I think you chose to.
Right.
I think I might just. You know what Rosemary Benjamin said to me? She said, "Kids need
A pats and tacos.
tacos."
You
Maybe
really
it was a
do
choice
have
to
very
something
good
like
skin
that.
if this is your skin with no Botox.
Yeah, thank you. I do. But
You're
must
nearly
remember-
40 and this is
I know.
what your skin looks
No,
like.
but you must remember a few things.
What?
Healing injures your skin, so the collagen and elastin
I understand
produced
that.
by your own body rushes to heal it. That is an amazing technique. It's
You
better
do it.
than injecting a foreign thing into your
Why
system.
does it have to be better?
It is better. Because it lasts longer. Effects. Botox lasts 3 months.
Oh, I understand what you're
It's
saying.
just a more beneficial treatment.
I'm just saying I do have less wrinkles than you on my
You
forehead.
do. I
It's
have more
artificial.
wrinkles, but over time these are. And you know what? I also want to age gracefully.
Wow. You've been six, you're a turkey!
Yeah, there's something to be
No,
said
but that's
for not
quote.
being
It's
a
also from the
turkey.
first class club.
I know. I don't
What
want to
did
be
she
a turkey.
say?
Like you've been pulled and plucked and this and that and.
You've been stinged, you've been stuffed,
Yeah.
you're a turkey.
You're a turkey. Yeah, I don't want to be a turkey.
Lithium, that's a good one also, when she says, you're the only happy in lithium.
Yeah, lithium. Yeah. So I'm trying to.
Are you
not-
on lithium?
I'm not on any psychiatric drugs at the moment.
Whoa!
Is that a huge revelation for you?
No, I just think it's like rare.
No, well, I'll tell you what the trick is. I grew up, got my shit together, matured, and got off the psychiatric meds and got off the Botox, started the microneedling, and life's working out for me. People are like, but I don't know why my life's so shit. I'm like, well, maybe because you just talk about all day how your life's so shit. So obviously it's going to be shit. Like 1 + 1 is 2, you know?
Is it? She's a teacher.
So what I'm saying is, there's certain things I wanted to achieve by 40. And I'm literally working very hard on getting there.
You're so
And I am
funny.
getting
I
there.
remember in high school,
Mm.
you used to have these things like
Yeah.
by 25, I
Yeah.
want this. And I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
But that's why I love my friendship with you, because I'm very rigid, structured, maybe tunnel vision.
Oh my god, her bedtime story.
It's super hectic with me. and
Let me just
everything.
explain bedtime to you, Romy. No,
Just
pause.
finish my point.
No.
But that's why.
At bedtime, she has a very strict routine of what has to be next to the bed, okay? And if it is not next to the bed, God help whoever is in the house, if they are asleep or not. Okay, so firstly,
Okay, so please stop screaming though. Just say it nicely.
any clocks in the
There
vicinity.
can't be any ticking clocks.
If you happen to have a watch
Best
in
to get rid of
your
that
drawer,
watch.
Captain Hook over here,
Yeah,
it's gone.
it's gone.
Okay? Then
Yeah.
drafts. It's a whole atmospheric edit. Number 1. Oh, light. Did we not once put
We
towels
can't do
over
that. Under the
my
door.
no? Oh, under the door, over the windows.
Your
Taking
curtains
some-
were too thin. The light was streaming in.
I lived in that house from
Yeah,
age
curtains.
11 or 12 until I got married.
You know, it was such a conflict for me because it was like, come sleep over. And I was like, I
It
really
doesn't
want to
know.
sleep at Sibby because I love Sibby. That shit, man. I'm going to have to sleep in that room with the thin curtains and the aircon blowing on me.
You love aircon now. Are you
Now
back
I
to
love
hate?
aircon.
Yeah.
But that's because the aircon must be strategically placed where it doesn't blow on me. Then I love it. I'm very particular like that.
Really, Ro?
Yeah, I'm also better than I was. So.
Okay, wait. That's just atmosphere. Then next to the bed, musk, lip house, or now we've moved over to natural?
I don't use that stuff anymore.
Oh yeah, she did a lip house detox. She finally realized at age, like, I don't know what, 35, that she's addicted to lip house. So she
can I give
did rehab for her
Can I give a
lips.
nod to Roger at the Bluebird Market on a Sunday? He has a brand called Olive, the Olive, and I only use his lip balm now.
Oh, so
it's made from shea butter, olive oil, and honey.
So you back onto lip products, but not as compulsively as you were.
Well,
okay?
That's debatable, but...
So I would
that's the
assume
one
that
I
now
use.
the glass of water has now become a copper bottle of
bottle,
water with
correct.
drops in it.
With drops in it.
But still the water.
Had to be water.
Use
Have to have tissues next to the bed.
mask. I don't know if you still...
Mask's in the drawer because I'm getting better with that. So I don't need it every night now.
Are you in eye mask rehab?
Yes.
As earplugs. Do you still? Don't
So
lie.
I'm so blessed. I don't want to say too much, but I'm really blessed because I think
You don't
I may
sit
have
next to
found
someone who snores.
the perfect human.
I thought you were going to say the perfect earplugs.
It's better than the perfect earplugs. It's the perfect human.
Does he sleep like this for you? Okay, Laura. Is he human?
Even better, he just
Plugs another hole! Oh!
You better edit that out.
But it's comedy gold.
Let me tell
It
you,
could be your
he
nostrils.
doesn't snore. Listen to this.
It's because he's skinny.
It's because he's skinny.
Yeah, and healthy, and like his core muscles are so strong that he doesn't collapse onto himself.
Okay, and he turns over and decided to stop snoring.
It's also because you gave him those nose spray, that good nose spray.
I only give him Realtris.
I need to get it.
He takes Realtris for me. He takes Iliadin if he needs to.
I love Iliadin.
Look, we have our running joke between us that he's genetically superior.
Is!
But I kid you
I'm
not.
half genetically superior. Let's discuss
Yeah.
a total hypothetical.
Right.
This is just a thought experiment.
Mhm.
Once upon a time, there was a very short little micro-human with olive skin, but very good genetics in the aging department. Little pixie nose. Very good features, some would say. Micro-human. Olive skin, shall we say, healthy hair growth.
Okay.
Brown hair, eyebrows, okay? And then that little micro-pocket human, la 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 la, with brown eyes, a superior human with blue eyes.
Yeah.
The thought experiment is imagine what nature could produce completely aesthetically.
Yeah,
What do you think would be a pocket human?
Mm-hmm. With blue eyes and dark skin.
And dark hair.
And dark hair.
And ripped six
And
pack.
ripped six pack.
Yeah.
And beautiful singing voice. And speaking voice like me.
I think you should sing our viewers a song.
What song would you like me to sing?
I think we all know which song I want you to sing.
Okay, hold on.
And then I think you must tell the story of the song afterwards.
Is it a song from Dirty Johnson?
No.
Okay, well then you must help me please. I don't know what song to sing.
It is a song that we performed together.
Okay, there were a few of those. Do you want me to sing Big Spender or I Love Rock and Roll?
Both.
And then I just have to remember how they go.
Let's think how this. The minute you walked in the joint.
I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender.
Project.
Good looking.
So refined.
Sorry, it's not defined, it's refined.
Jesus,
Okay, carry on.
Wouldn't you like?
Wouldn't
Wouldn't
you
you
like
like
to
to
know
know?
what's going on in my mind?
Now let me get right to the point. I
I done pop my cork for every guy I see.
Not entirely true. Hey, big spender.
Spend a little time with me.
But turn the clock off. That was a good one. And
That was
then,
brilliant. Okay, I love rock and roll.
how does it start?
Gosh, we were really good.
I saw her. I saw him dance standing there.
I saw him dancing there by the record machine.
I knew he must have been about 17. You told me I have to say it like how Brittany says it.
The beat was going strong. Thank you to the third person in the room. He who shall not be
Dance
mentioned
there
at
by
the
the
start.
shade. Sing, Romy.
Okay, let's do it.
I knew he must have been about 17. The beat was going strong. Play my favorite song.
And I could tell it wouldn't be long till he was with me.
Yeah, me.
And I could tell it wouldn't be long.
Yeah, me. Singing I love rock and roll. So put another time in the jukebox, baby, and dance with me. And then you would say, I love rock and roll. You like it?
Yeah, because it was a Britney Spears version.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's enough now.
Alright, fine. Okay,
We
what
can't
was-
always be on the stage. Aren't we always on the stage?
I'm on the stage of my life. I don't
That
know
is
you are.
true. Someone said to me, "You were born to be on the stage." I'm on my. I'm on the stage. My life is
Absolutely.
stage.
And what did Shakespeare say?
All my merely players.
All the world's a stage, and all the
The
men and women are
merely
merely
play.
players. Our lives are dramatic.
Well, that's not true,
Ours
but
are
ours for
theatrical,
sure.
but ours for sure because we attract drama. So we have created our own stages, and we are the performers in our lives.
Do you think I still
Yeah.
attract drama?
I think this year's been stable, thank God.
For the first
For the
time
first time in a long time.
in like
There
38
have been no
years.
major moves
This year.
this year. We've just been in one house,
Yeah.
which is lovely. There have been many renovations to the one house, but at least it's in the same vicinity. No, it's I think you're creative. I think you thrive with this rearranging and putting beautiful things in spaces and making them look good. So enjoy it. I'm just saying, this year has been a pretty stable year.
Thank you.
Some of the things were in your control about the attracting drama. Some of the things were not in your control.
Thank you.
No, I don't think you're actively attracting drama anymore. I think now you want to live your best life with your family in your beautiful home, and I'm very happy for you.
Can I tell you
And
what
that's why I'm the bestie.
It's true. Because she's my biggest cheerleader and my biggest critic.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you straight. If I think you're doing a shit job or something, I'll just be like, Simone,
Pull it together, babe.
get it together. That is shit. But I think that in friendship, that is what you need. You need a very...
But it's quite rare.
It's very rare because people get offended at the drop of a hat. You tell them something
If
and they
we,
say,
you used to get offended at the drop of a hat.
that's why I said in the last few years I've matured so
You've
much.
done so well, sweetie.
Right.
But
So
I'm just
now I
saying,
take on
no
the-
one could cope in this friendship. Because it would be like, Simone, you suck. Also teach me how to do my makeup. Do you know what I mean? It's very like
No, but I think that
honest.
I think that it's a gift to have a friend that you trust so much and you feel so safe with that if they gave you constructive criticism, you could actually hear it and be like, she's right, I'm doing that.
Your eyebrows do look very good too.
Thank you. It's so funny whenever I'm talking to someone,
They notice your eyebrows.
somewhere in the conversation, there will be mention of my eyebrows. I kid you not, this happens on a daily basis.
I believe that. Remember when we called salmon Sammy, and now when we want to eat salmon, we call it Sammy?
Yeah. So
And also there was that estate agent called Salmon on the Jarvis side.
How funny!
Well, his
Salmon
name
must
is...
be! Who names their child that? The hell? That's giving this open
And
choice
Kate,
enough.
let's just say, you decide, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
you are Mrs. Frisbee. Mr. and Mrs. Frisbee sit down one day and they're like, we're having a baby boy. What should we name him? John? No. Daniel? David? No. Salmon? 100% yes. Okay? You go for Salmon. Now Salmon knows his name is Salmon. And then once upon a time, Salmon goes, I know. I need to be on a billboard with my full name.
So stupid.
Hi, I'm
Oh my
Salmon Frisbee.
gosh.
And now, two random chicks are discussing from 20 years ago that there was an estate agent near Sally's Alley on a job
But
at
then you see how it
billboards.
worked. I think he did it on purpose to get...
Do you think his name even is Salmon
No,
Frisbee?
I think he did it to get...
His
a
name is
response.
John Cohen.
I see we both have the same nails at the moment.
Yeah, you told me my straight nails are not in fashion anymore.
They weren't. So I'm so glad you come over to the almond.
Can
side
I
of
just
things.
explain
How are you
to you?
finding them? Are you enjoying them?
Can you see this length? It's
Very,
not substantial
Yeah.
length, but it is. This is
Very-
from the 9th of March.
No way, Simone.
It is now the 11th of June.
It's a shame your nails don't grow.
Have you ever? This is from 9 March.
This is from 3 weeks ago.
So this one video keeps popping up on my Instagram which says like public service announcement. You can either look old or weird.
Exactly.
You can't look young when you're not young.
No,
But you can still be hot.
I think, and I also think Mel Robbins says that you
I like her.
don't get the look of great aging necessarily from the Botox. You also get it from being happy in your life.
Totally.
And then that happiness exudes out of you.
Totally.
And people want to be around you.
I was saying to Jonathan yesterday, like certain people, I don't want to be around them because they're always complaining.
They're energy drainers and energy sappers.
And they're probably good people. You see, that's when I get very blinded. I'm like, shame, he's a shame.
Don't say shame.
I'm realizing
Don't
that.
say shame. So shame to you who has to be around them. Because the truth is,
It's exhausting.
if you look, every single human on earth will find
I
something to
agree.
complain about.
Everyone has problems.
But, like I told you, this is the phrase that changed my life a few years ago.
Which is?
You are not a victim.
I did know that all
You
along.
created your life and you can fix and change your life.
I know I'm not a victim.
You're not.
That I know. I'm saying I used to have way more probably unending patience for people who I didn't realize were just being victims.
That's what I'm saying. I have no time for victim mentality right now. Like, you must go sit in your corner there and sob yourself to sleep at night. I'm not interested. Like, I've been through major in my life and I've come through it in a very robust way. I'm very proud of myself. And why is this happening to me? Why? Because that's life. That's what happens.
Totally.
There's no answer to it. You have to say to yourself, like,
This is not important.
this is not important. I'm not prioritizing this in any real way.
Do you know what is, I would say, the biggest life lesson that I have learned?
What?
This is it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Trust your instincts.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Do you know how many times I've had an instinct about something and I have not trusted it? I've talked myself out of it, and a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, I look back and I'm like, I was 100% right. My instincts knew.
I can't even go down that road if I have to think of how I did not trust
Yeah.
my instincts. You know, you just sit in the uncertainty and you deal with it. And that's why I love you, because you do sit with uncertainty very well and you do problem solve extremely well. Because if I'm stuck, you kind of say to me, what's the next right move?
Like that,
You know? And you also say, let it play out. And then I literally have now started to say, okay, Romy, this is what it is for today. Let it play out, relax, breathe. Emotions are a chemical reaction. They last for a few seconds and then they
not
go.
real.
Thoughts and emotions into your brain and then they leave your brain. So don't base your life's choices on one emotional feeling. But my instincts, I can actually smack myself with the amount of times in my gut I knew it was the wrong choice. And I bypassed my gut.
I'm actually also very happy now in my own orbit with my own tiny little thing. I recognize that I have a lot to offer.
Yeah, you do.
You have a lot to offer, you know that. So I think we've both gotten to a point. Before 40, team.
Yeah.
If you don't want this package, I'm not going to rearrange the package. You can just go and get another package.
Absolutely.
It's any environment that needs you to change your personality.
Absolutely. Or tone it down. Calm down, Romy. Calm down. Or rev it up. I don't need to change. If it's working for me, it's working for me.
If you are having a gut reaction to something, I like this, I don't like this. Why would anyone who loves you try teach you to dull that out?
You said to me, because this was an area I struggled in, personal relationships, you said to me, you're going to have to find someone who doesn't scare that easily.
Did I say that?
Yeah. And
I had to do that.
I literally went out and did that.
Good for you.
You know, and you're going to have to find someone who accepts you for who you are.
I used to say this
and works
to you.
with you.
Yeah. To make you the best version of yourself, not a different version.
No, and tolerates you and understands you and you
finds
you
it
mess up in
endearing.
life. But then you say sorry, they forgive you, you move on, you grow together.
Jonathan
not someone
knows,
who's going to say, I'm out because it doesn't suit them anymore.
or change.
Or that I must change. And
Jonathan knows
change is a bit of a funny one.
I'm
You
saying
do have to change somewhat.
no, you have to improve. You have to become the best version of yourself, and I think you have to deal in facts. You have to be honest. If I sit and tell Jonathan, let's just take a step back. I struggle to say no. I struggle to shut things down. I struggle to walk away. I struggle to end relationships. I have to be honest about that.
Yeah.
I can be like, no, it's completely normal. Everyone just... So that's point number one.
Yeah.
But point number two is Jonathan knows that about me.
Correct.
So he can either be like, I guess you stop doing this, I'm out. Thank God he would never say that. But I'm just saying, so that's one option. That's trying to make me someone I'm not. I'm never not going to be who I am. But he does encourage me and say like, okay, doll, I know that you struggle with, so just put like a stopper in place before you're going to accept an invitation, before you're going to, just say, let me check with Johnny.
So
he helps me to be a more contained version of myself. I want to be a more contained version of myself. It is good for me. So we all aligned.
No, but also, I think once you make a decision to accept someone, you must love them unconditionally. And you accept them for who they are. And they come with shit. And they come with bad stuff. But they come with a lot of great stuff too.
Yeah. As we know, Johnny does struggle to get the hand into the pocket and all the way to the bottom. Okay? We love that about him. I find it hilarious. I mock him about it.
Yeah.
We're not in the first year of our marriage trying to pretend that he's not like that.
No, but you and Johnny have an amazing relationship.
But I'm saying, but I also see the benefit that, like, look at this life that it's built us. If it was left to me, we'd have 500 pairs of shoes in the cupboard and no house.
And no house. Okay. Yeah, so I think that those are some of the lessons I've learned.
Trust your instincts.
I really like sitting here like this because I do feel like I'm on Oprah's couch. And I always wanted to be on Oprah's couch.
Do you
and then
see me as Oprah?
No, it's just that there's a couch, there's screens. We're talking about womanly stuff of things we've realised by 40, and that's what Oprah would do. Remember, all the women would come on and they'd talk about, like,
she also
what
told
have you learned
us
in
to
your
call
40s?
Sam and Sammy.
I mean, like, it's very Oprah vibes. It's giving me Oprah vibes.
It's giving Oprah. It's giving the queen.
Wanted Oprah vibes in my life, so I'm so happy.
Don't you feel like you've had Oprah vibes in your life with me on my couch?
Absolutely.
Oh, I've got such a good thing to say. I may have had a lot of couches in a lot of houses. Mm-hmm. But it's always been Oprah vibes.
Always.
I've always taken this energy wherever I was.
You did.
That is
you
inconsistent.
Must never lose it.
Hey?
And you must never lose it. Were there other specific questions you wanted to ask?
Yes.
Okay, quickly, let's shoot.
Okay. If there was one thing that you would want the world to know about me, that you think the world doesn't know about me, what would it be? And then I'm going to say it about you also.
I heard you discussing this with Johnny and I gave it some thought.
Oh, good.
And I came up with this. I'd want the word to...
Yellow.
I want the world to know that you can be very, very vulnerable sometimes. It doesn't happen often.
This is a surprise! I didn't know what you were going to say!
Because you have a very...
This is why I have the best friends, because they all surprise me what they're going to say.
You have a very out there personality full of extravagance and laughter and loudness, and it's very, like, you know, it's a lot.
Camp.
It's awesome. I love it. But what people don't know is that in your vulnerable moments, it can be very beautiful to witness, because you can have such clarity and you have such connection to people and the world and God. Your faith is phenomenal. That kind of inspires me and gets me through. So people must know that you are not just what they see, this persona. There's another side to you that's very real, and you're not scared to show your loved ones, you know, I need help, I need you, I'm not okay. And it's almost like a blessing when me and Johnny can come in there and be like, we'll help you.
That is mind-blowing.
Oh, okay, I'm so glad you like it.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, so the world might not know that just because of the person you put out there to the world.
The world definitely doesn't know that.
Now they do. But you're just an all-rounder, you know.
I mean, okay. Oh, my one's gonna suck now.
No, it won't. Just say it.
Okay. What I think the world needs to know about you is that you don't have a nasty bone in your body.
For real.
For real. Sometimes you may get pushed into a corner and then I'll be a rat, I'll chew out. Okay, sorry.
Go into survival mode.
No, I was just doing a movie quote. But yes, okay, that is what I was trying to say. Like, but it's not, you aren't mean. You can never be mean. Like, you'll never be like,
I think I can.
It's not real. You're quite forward, let's just say. Like, we always joke that you don't have tact.
Or filters.
Right. It may come across, but that's not what it is.
No, it's not. You're right. The motivation's not because I want to be nasty to you.
You're not being nasty.
It's
you might be saying
I'm anxious or I'm panicked.
Or even you being honest. You might say, Simon, the floors are very nice, but you didn't need to do the whole house.
Yeah.
So someone might be like, oh, I just spent all this money on my floors. Or that's so mean. Why she hates my floors.
I'm not being mean. I'm being honest. Hey, was that the interview?
I don't know. You said you wanted to speed things up with the question.
Yeah, because I have to go over the mark.
Oh my God, the marking. Okay, everyone, here she is. Over and out. Fist pump. Do it again.
Oh.
Okay. Snaps! Snaps for Oprah's couch.
Snaps for Oprah's couch. Thank you for having me today on the couch. I'll be happy to be back anytime you want. And I even thought of a thing. Regulars with Romy. Oh my God.
An alliteration!
Yeah, because I'm an English